Hey there, welcome back to Tyndall's Collectible Trading Cards here on YouTube. I'm your host, Dustin, and tonight we're going to be opening this freaking 2025 Panini Prizm Draft Picks Mega Box. I got this thing from Target. It's been sitting right here next to me, and I am so excited to get this thing open. Hopefully, we get some amazing hits. Stay tuned, we're going to get right into this. All right, we're back. Let's take a look at the box before we get into it. So, 2025 Panini Prizm Draft Picks Mega Box. It's got 60 cards per box. Find 18 Mega Box exclusive Red Ice or Red Flash Prisms per box on average. Red Ice or Red Flash Prisms. That's going to be freaking awesome. So 10 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. See what else we got. Look for autographs from the hottest college prospects. Look for the ultra rare inserts, Black Color Blast, and On Campus. I have not seen one of those yet. There's the back with other things that you can get. We'll keep the box for reference. And then that's just got the same thing. That's the bottom and the top. Let's get into it. This thing's going to be freaking awesome. I did a blaster box last night and loved it. And so tonight I figured we'll do this mega box because I have had this sitting right here to the left of me. In one of my other videos, you can kind of see my setup. And so I've got all of my stuff that I purchased, like, kind of to the left of where I'm sitting at my desk. There's a lot, so this thing's been sitting there for a little bit. Maybe a couple of weeks, maybe. I picked this up at Target. So there's our 6 packs. I like to open all the flaps and everything and make sure, so there's nothing in there. And like I said, we'll keep the box for reference. And then I'll throw it away after the video, so do not keep it. We got Travis Hunter on the front, and then that's Arch Manning also. I'd like to get an Arch Manning card. That'd be freaking awesome. Okay, let's see. That's our first pack, and so first pack and last pack I'll stick off to the side, and then we'll go with these middle packs first. Whenever I pull a hit, you'll hear a little ding, and I'll put the price on the screen, and I don't discriminate even if the card is like $1.25. If it's a hit, it's a hit. It gets a sleeve normally, and I'll flash the price on the screen. So there's Josiah Stewart, rookie card. Oh, wow, this thing's got a lot of red in it. Okay. Shador Sanders. I'd love to get one of him on a like a red ice or red flash. I want to see what those red flashes look like. Mello Dotson. Hopefully we get a numbered card also. That'd be freaking cool. Vernell Brown. If you're new to the channel, if you would like this video, watching the full video really helps the channel out, even if you don't like it. Just watching the full freaking video, that's awesome, and that really helps us grow. And let's see, we're about to get in the hit, so I'll say all that my spiel later. There's a hit. So we've got Dylan Raiola on the Red Ice Student Orientation. That's freaking awesome. Okay. You know what? Dang, I don't want to... Okay, let's do this. I'll sit the hits on top of these other packs to get them easier. Next hit is Ryan Fitzgerald on the Red Ice rookie card. Zy Alexander on the Red Ice. And final hit is Baker Mayfield on the red ice. I just listed one of the cards on eBay. I had pulled a Baker Mayfield last night. This one, is that something wrong with the card? Right there. That sucks. Oh yeah, that's rough. I think. Looking at it not through the camera. Oh yeah, I can see it. It's freaking scratch. Dang, that sucks. I'll have to do a close-up picture of that on eBay. If I put this one on eBay, I don't know. I kind of, if sometimes I list these for $1.25, and $1.25 means that, well, so while I'm talking, I'm gonna flip over to the back, and after I sleeve them, make sure there's no number or whatever. But $1.25 means that I only make a nickel. But one thing I've noticed, if I list a card for $1.25 or whatever, um, everybody that I sell to, pretty much, like, the rate at which I get feedback left on those cheap cards is really high. If I sell an expensive card, a lot of times I won't get any feedback. But if I sell a dollar card and make a nickel profit, I'll get a feedback. So it's actually kind of worth it to sell the cheap cards because the feedback goes up, which helps my eBay store. So yeah, that's actually why we're gonna start. So student orientation there for the red ice, and then we'll put just the plain red ice there. So there was no numbers in that pack. And then our stack of base cards. I don't sell those. I put those in a box. Anyway, yeah, so watching this full video helps the channel grow a lot. And then liking, if you're a return watcher, subscribing, or if you're a first-time, welcome. And if you think that you might like my content, subscribing is so awesome. That really helps me out. Zy Alexander. Cam Scatabo. Rookie card. Colston Loveland. I didn't have much money when I bought this box. It was like, dang, there's a freaking Dan Marino. That's cool. I might actually sleeve that one. That's nice. Keelan Russell. Yeah, so I didn't have that much money when I bought this, so I only got one box. There's a hit, actually. There's a Prizm card, Mason Graham. And I really wish I could have got more of these, because when I went back, they were sold out. But that's what it is. There's our next hit. New recruits, Red Ice, James Pierce. That looks like a Vols jersey. I think that's a T right there on his arm. Pretty sure that's Vols. Next one is Cam Scatabo on the Red Ice rookie card. Let's see. Aeneas Peebles on the Red Ice. And we've got Drew Alar on the Rated Prospect Red Ice. Let me get some sleeves and we'll check for numbers. So, yeah, sorry, I don't remember what I was saying, but the channel seems like it's growing. I really appreciate you guys for subscribing, liking, and commenting. Commenting's freaking awesome. So that's way cool. I appreciate all of you guys. This is a really nice box. I really wish I could have got more of these, but I only got one. Like I said, it was, I can't remember how much the box was. I bet it was like at least $40 or $50. But dang, I really like this set. We might run out of space right there. I think we're about to. This new recruits card's freaking awesome, too. James Pierce Jr. I might actually keep this one. Oh, yeah, Volunteers right up top. Yeah, I think this is going to be one I keep. Let's start a new stack for that. Mason Graham on the Prizm card. You can tell it's Prizm because of the rainbow colors. And on the back, it's got Prizm printed on it. And then I'm going to keep this Dan Marino. This is going to go in my PC. So I'll be keeping this one. That's freaking cool. Just a base. It's probably worth like $1. But that one I'll keep. Dang, the shine behind the camera looks freaking awesome already. Yeah, I really like the Red Ice. I want to see what the Flash Prisms look like, though. Let's see. Elijah Badger. There you go. That's a good one. Tyleek Williams. That's a big guy. Luke Lakey, maybe? I can't remember how you say his last name. Kyle Mananga, maybe? There's an Arch Manning. That's my first Arch Manning that I've got, period. So I'm going to keep that one. Rated Prospect. We'll definitely keep that one. Jade Barron. Here we go. Dang, that's freaking awesome. Dang, another Jackson Dart. Dang, that's freaking nice. That's nicer than the one I pulled the other night. The one the other night was just a Fearless base, I believe. This one is a Fearless Ice. That's sick. That's freaking nice. Here, I'm going to go off screen so I can... I want to sleeve this one immediately. And then we'll lay it here, and then we'll take a look at it closer. Let's keep pulling our hits here. Another Red Ice. Colston Loveland. So you'll be seeing the price show up right there. Okay, Colston Loveland. We got Elijah Badger on the Red Ice. This box is so awesome. Julian Sayin. Okay, let's sleeve them up here. So Rated Prospect, where are we going to put this? We are out of space. Let's do, here, I'll put this one here because I'm going to, and then we'll start a new stack here. Rated Prospects. Do you have any other prospects? That's the prospect. These are all rookies. This one's not a rookie. Let's do this. Rookies. This one's just the base Red Ice. And then Rated Prospects can go there on the edge. Even though I don't think you can see it because of my picture. Let's see. Baker Mayfield. Elijah Badger. Okay. Oops. What are we hitting? Okay, there we go. Elijah Badger. Okay. Colston Loveland. And I did not check those other ones for anything or for numbers on the back. Here, we're going to have to start putting some of these there. We're going to keep Arch Manning. Arch Manning. Look at that dust. Okay, maybe. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in top loaders. So top loaders means that I'm keeping them. Maybe, let's see if I can get it. There we go. So I'm going to keep these, and I might end up grading them. Usually, I have graded base cards before, so we'll see. I don't know. It's possible. It could happen. I definitely don't want to say that it couldn't happen, because I have been known to do that. Okay. There's our Arch Manning. Or not Arch Manning, Dan Marino. Okay. Dan Marino is there. And let's look at this freaking... This is the one I wanted to look at closer. This is going to be one I'm going to grade. Jackson Dart Fearless Ice. Is it numbered? No, it's not numbered. That's... Oh, man, that's awesome. That's way nice. Too bad it's not numbered, but still, it's a red Fearless Ice. That's freaking awesome. Let's see, is that corner messed up? I can't tell. No, I think that's part of the design. Oops, we're getting stuck on the camera thing. Yeah. That's way nice. Okay. Let's do this. These ones can go here because they're not insanely incredible or anything. Dang, we already pulled a big hit, for me at least, at Jackson Dart. I don't know what it's worth, but you will once we once the video's going and gotta edit it and all that stuff. I wish I could pull an Arch Manning on the ice. That'd be way nice. Derek Harmon, rookie card. Will Campbell. Daniel Jackson. Randy Moss. Jaquavius Marks. Okay. There is... Oh, man, there's a freaking Peyton Manning. That's going to go in my PC for sure. That is one that I'm going to be keeping. That's awesome. Okay, well, here we go. Will Howard on the Instant Impact Red Ice. That is nice. Super nice. Dang. Okay. Dang, this box is so cool. That's like... I might have to look for some more. Tyleik Williams. Red Ice. Savion Williams. Red Ice. And let's see, what else? We got Jonas Sinker on the Red Ice. Let's go ahead and sleeve this guy up. We're getting low on sleeves. I do have another pack that's not opened yet, though, so that's good. Dang, you get so much Red Ice. Look at all this. So a bunch of this stuff I'm going to be listing on eBay, so this is going to be like a massive eBay load of cards that we've got here. Tyleik Williams. I don't know. I might keep that one. Sorry, I forgot to check for numbers. I don't think any of these have numbers. Let's do this one. Let's put these rated prospects here, and we'll put Tyleik Williams there. For now, we're probably going to cover him up with the Will Howard Instant Impact rookie card. That is awesome. Yeah, that's way cool. Okay. They look good. It looks good. Nice. Okay. And then we've got our Peyton Manning base Prizm Draft Picks card. I hate when I get little pieces of dust in it. Okay, let's sleeve this one. Yeah, I saw I used to go watch Peyton Manning play when I lived in Tennessee. He went to University of Tennessee, and I would see him play. So we're going to go on to our second to last pack. This was the first pack in the box. And then we'll see what's in that last pack. These things are freaking loaded. Loaded with red ice. Ashton Genty, there you go. That's a good one. Ashton Genty. Brady Cook. We got Ryan Fitzgerald. Jalen Royals. Mike Evans. We have a James Cook on the Silver Prizm. That's way nice. Super nice. We've got an instant impact of Julian Sayin, rated prospect. That's super nice. Brady Cook. Travis Kelce. There you go. That's going to be one I keep. We'll keep that one right there for a minute. And Matthew Golden. Okay, let's get Matthew Golden in a sleeve. I'll be keeping that Travis Kelce, though. That one's freaking nice. Okay. Travis Kelce. Dang, that's nice. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I need to cut my fingernails. That one is looking a little rough in the camera. We'll put Travis Kelce there. Brady Cook. There's the Brady Cook. We've got the Julian Sayin. I don't know much about that guy. I don't know if that's like a big hit or whatever. There's no number or anything on there. Is that? Oh, I thought that was an Instagram thing for a second. Julian Sayin. We'll put him right there. Instant impact. And then we got the James Cook on the James Cook on the Silver Prizm. That's cool. So we're gonna get into our last pack. Here's our last pack from this mega box. This thing was freaking so cool. I love pulling ice cards, but I do wish I could pull a red flash prism. But I don't know that it's going to happen because there's our hits in the back. Okay. Princely Umanmillan. That's a long last name. Okay, Princely. Ja'Cory Brooks. Tataroa McMillan. Sammy Brown. There you go. Kyle Kennard. Let's see. Taj Brooks. And we've got Quinn Ewers on the Student Orientations Red Prizm. That's a nice card. Quinn Ewers. Let's see. Okay. Luke Lakey or Leachy. I gotta figure out how you say his last name. We'll figure it out one day. We got Derek Harmon, Red Ice again. And our final Red Ice, Amon-Ra St. Brown. That is a name right there. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Okay. We got that on the Red Ice. That is awesome. Maybe if I can get these in the sleeves. So this box was freaking awesome. I love getting cards I'm going to put into my PC. Even though most of those were base. Here in a second, we'll take a look at those cards. I don't want to go back through everything just because there was so much Red Ice. That is crazy. 18 mega box exclusive Red Ice or Red Flash Prisms per box. That's insane. I wonder if Red Ice is in the Target boxes and Red Flash is in the Walmart boxes. Sometimes they do that. So that might actually be a thing. I think I might keep this Quinn Ewers card. Possibly. Yeah, I'm going to put this in that stack for a minute. So the cards I'm keeping are... Let's see. Let me just make sure I didn't throw anything in here. These are all going to eBay most likely. That is a ton of cards. Even if they're all $1. Like, if I get feedback on all of those, that's insane. Matthew, Drew, Julian. Okay. There's a Julian. I might keep this one, this Instant Impact, because it's different. Dylan Raiola. Maybe. I might keep that one and see what that does. Travis Kelce is for sure going to be one that I'm going to keep. That's going to go to my PC. And I might end up grading it at some point. And then we've got, also in our PC, we got Arch Manning. That's a really nice one. We got Dan Marino. And then we've got Peyton Manning. Or, hang on, where is he? Peyton Manning, yeah. Peyton Manning. And then we've got Quinn Ewers. Dylan Raiola. And Julian Sayin Instant Impact. We've got, I think this might be the best one of the night, maybe. Jackson Dart on the Red Ice Fearless. That's super cool. We got James Pierce on the new recruits from the Volunteers. I'm going to probably keep that one. James Cook, Mason Graham. And we have Will Howard on the Instant Impact. And Tyleik Williams. I'll probably throw Tyleik Williams into the eBay stack. Yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I really appreciate you guys watching. This was a long one. It was over 25 minutes. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribing would be awesome. Check out my other content. I have a ton of it now. I started October 29th, 2025. I really appreciate all of you guys. If you're pulling tonight, I hope you get amazing hits. And I will see you on the next video. Have a good night.